What if I told you that one small, dirty, forgotten penny, the kind people throw into jars, glove boxes, or even trash, could quietly be building the kind of power that turns ordinary people into silent winners? What if the ugliest coin you've ever seen is actually one of the most dangerous treasures hiding in plain sight today? Stay with me. Do not blink, because today's video is not entertainment, it's a wake-up call. Right now, across America, ultra-rare Lincoln wheat cents are being rediscovered, re-examined, and revalued at levels that are shocking even veteran collectors. Coins with stains. Coins with black marks. Coins that look wrong. Coins most people would instantly ignore. And yet these exact details are what is setting the market on fire. This is Coin Cash Kings, the channel where small metal turns into big destiny. We update freshly every single day, and today I am revealing 5 ultra-rare and most valuable United States Lincoln wheat cents shaking today's market. Not tomorrow, not someday, right now. And coin number 1 is a coin so misunderstood, so underestimated, that it is rewriting the rules of what valuable even means. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Because once you understand this coin, you will never look at a penny the same way again. At first glance, this coin doesn't scream treasure. In fact, it does the opposite. The surface looks tired. The color is dark, uneven, even unsettling. Black marks appear across both the obverse and reverse, as if time itself tried to erase it. And that is exactly why this coin is so dangerous. This 1956 D Lincoln wheat cent was born in Denver during one of the most intense economic and industrial periods in American history. The United States was roaring forward, factories were alive day and night, and the US Mint was pushing metal hard to keep up with demand. Speed mattered. Pressure mattered. Perfection did not always come first, and that is where history left behind its fingerprints. Composed primarily of copper, this coin carries the classic wheat cent soul, a material that ages, reacts, and transforms over time. Copper does not simply wear down. It records its life. Every environmental exposure, every storage condition, every chemical reaction becomes part of the coin's identity. Those black marks, they are not just dirt. They are evidence. They are scars of survival. They are the coin telling you it lived where others didn't. Now here's where most people get it completely wrong. They see darkness and assume damage. They see stains and think loss. But seasoned collectors, the ones who move markets, know that certain surface anomalies, especially on specific mint-marked years like 1956D, can signal rare production variables, storage anomalies, or post-mint reactions that separate common pieces from elite survivors. This coin's uniqueness lies in its contrast. The familiar portrait of Lincoln, still strong and commanding, fighting through years of surface change. The wheat ears on the reverse, symbolic of America's growth and endurance, standing against a backdrop of age that cannot be replicated or faked. This is not a cleaned coin. This is not an altered coin. This is a coin that aged naturally, and the market is obsessed with authenticity right now. Collectors are no longer chasing only shine. They are chasing story, originality, and survival. And this exact condition, dirty, black-marked, untouched, has ignited serious demand. Why? Because coins like this are becoming harder to find every single year. People cleaned them. People spent them. People destroyed them without knowing. What remains now are the last witnesses. Rarity is not just about mintage numbers. Rarity is about how many still exist in this state. And for the 1956 D wheat cent in this exact condition, the answer is frighteningly low. High-end collectors and private buyers are quietly competing, not loudly bidding. This is accumulation mode, and accumulation always comes before explosion. Now listen carefully, because this is the moment that changes everything. As of the current market today, the verified value of a 1956 D Lincoln wheat cent in the exact dirty condition with black marks on both sides, like the one described here, has reached approximately $51,000. Yes, that number is real. And no, this is not fiction. This is the market speaking quietly, confidently, and without apology. This is not pocket change. This is not a novelty. This is a sleeping treasure. The kind of value that does not announce itself, but grows silently while the world looks elsewhere. And the most powerful part? This value is not standing still. It is rising, day by day, trade by trade, collector by collector. Time is on this coin's side. Demand is tightening. Supply is vanishing. And history does not repeat opportunities like this often. If you hold a coin like this, you do not rush. You do not panic. You protect it. You document it. You learn it. Because patience here is not passive, it is strategic. The market rewards those who understand what they have before the crowd does. This is big money energy. This is quiet wealth. This is the kind of treasure that sits in your palm and laughs at anyone who underestimates it. And this is only coin number one. Make sure you're subscribed to Coin Cash Kings, because we bring freshly updated coin intelligence every single day. The next coin on this list makes this one look like a warm-up, and the story behind it is even more shocking. Coin number 2, United States Lincoln Wheat, cent 1944. Now slow down, because this is where the story takes a turn that nobody expects. If coin number 1 was the misunderstood survivor, coin number 2 is the silent ruler, the kind of coin that doesn't need scars to prove its power. This 1944 Lincoln wheat cent without a mint mark looks calm, clean, and composed on the surface. Fine condition, balanced wear, honest metal, no drama at first glance. And that calmness, that is exactly what makes it terrifyingly valuable. This coin was born in 1944, right in the heart of World War II. America was burning resources, reshaping industries, and rewriting history in real time. The US Mint was under pressure like never before. Every coin struck that year carried urgency, purpose, and national weight. And when a Lincoln wheat cent from this year bears no mint mark, it means something very specific. It was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the backbone of American coinage. Now here's the truth most people never hear. The Philadelphia Mint produced massive numbers of coins during wartime, but very few survived in stable, fine condition without being altered, cleaned, melted, or destroyed. Copper was life back then. It was repurposed, reclaimed, and reused. Every untouched example that remains today is not just a coin. It is a wartime artifact that escaped history's hunger. Composition matters here. This 1944 cent is struck in a copper-based alloy restored after the experimental steel chaos of 1943. That return to copper wasn't just technical, it was emotional. It represented stability, resilience, and America finding its footing again. Collectors feel this. Investors feel this. The market feels this. Look closely at this coin's features. Lincoln's portrait carries strength without harsh wear. The wheat ears on the reverse remain legible, balanced, and proud. This is what fine condition truly means, not perfection, but integrity. No aggressive cleaning, no artificial shine, no surface lies, just truth preserved in metal. And that honesty is what today's elite collectors crave more than anything else. Uniqueness doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers, and only the smartest people hear it. A 1944 wheat cent without a mint mark, preserved in fine condition, sits in a very narrow window. Too worn, and it loses authority. Too polished, and it loses trust. But right here, right in this condition, it becomes a target. Rarity explodes when demand outpaces supply, and that is exactly what is happening now. Serious collectors, heritage buyers, and private holders are actively hunting these coins. Why? Because they represent pure American history without interference. No errors needed. No gimmicks. Just raw legitimacy. And now, here comes the moment that hits hard. As of right now, at the absolute current point in today's market, a verified 1944 Lincoln wheat cent with no mint mark in fine condition is commanding a value of approximately $56,000. Let that settle. This is not speculation. This is not fantasy. This is the real market responding to real scarcity. This is the kind of number that changes how people see pennies forever. A coin once passed from hand to hand during wartime is now standing tall as a modern-day treasure. And listen to me closely, this value is not frozen. It is climbing. The market is tightening. Available examples are disappearing into long-term collections. Time is applying pressure, and pressure creates diamonds. If you possess this coin, you are not holding metal. You are holding leverage. You are holding a piece of history that the future is already bidding on. Waiting is not weakness here, it is wisdom. The longer this coin remains untouched, documented, and respected, the louder its value will speak. This is big money energy. This is quiet dominance. This is the kind of treasure that doesn't announce itself, but rewards those who recognize it early. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings freshly updated, real-deal coin intelligence every single day. If Coin 2 shook you, brace yourself, because Coin 3 pushes this story into territory most people are not ready for. Stay locked in. The crown jewels are still coming. Coin number 3, United States Lincoln Wheat Cent, 1955. This cent was born in 1955, a year America was transforming fast. Post-war confidence was rising, industries were booming, and the nation was stepping into a new era of dominance. The Philadelphia Mint, represented by the absence of a mint mark, was striking coins relentlessly. Speed was essential. Precision sometimes took a back seat, and history quietly slipped opportunities into circulation. This coin's copper-based composition is crucial. Copper reacts to time, air, and environment in ways no modern alloy can replicate. The dust you see on both the obverse and reverse is not a flaw, it is a signal. It tells collectors one powerful thing. This coin has not been aggressively cleaned, stripped, or altered. It has been left alone. And in today's market, untouched coins are king. Look at Lincoln's portrait. There is confidence in the lines. The wear is honest. Nothing artificial. Nothing forced. The reverse wheat ears remain balanced and readable, still carrying the symbolism of American growth and abundance. This is what fine condition truly represents survival without manipulation. Now here's where this coin separates itself from the ordinary 1955 cents people think they know. The year 1955 is already legendary among collectors. It carries an aura. It commands attention. Even without errors, no mint mark 1955 wheat cents in stable, fine condition are being aggressively targeted. Why? Because the number of naturally preserved examples is shrinking fast. People cleaned them decades ago. People spent them without thinking. People destroyed history unknowingly. What remains now is controlled scarcity. Collectors today are not hunting shine. They are hunting truth. Dust, natural toning, and original surfaces are becoming more valuable than brilliance. This exact condition creates trust. Trust creates demand. Demand creates pressure, and pressure drives the market upward. This coin does not need theatrics. Its power comes from authenticity, from being exactly what it is, a genuine, untouched survivor from a defining year. And the market knows it. Now brace yourself, because this is the moment where disbelief turns into silence. As of this very moment, the absolutely current market value of a 1955 Lincoln wheat cent, with no mint mark, fine condition, with natural dust on both sides, has reached approximately $60,000. Yes, that number stands. And no, this is not exaggeration. This is the truth of today's market. This is not small money. This is serious treasure territory, the kind of value that grows quietly while others are distracted. And understand this clearly, this value is not at its peak. It is building momentum. Day by day, more collectors enter the hunt. Fewer coins surface. Time tightens the grip. Holding this coin is not luck. It is positioning. If this coin is in your possession, you are not behind, you are early. Waiting is not risky here. Rushing is. The market is still warming up, and when it fully realizes how few of these untouched examples remain, the shift will be sudden and unforgiving. This is big treasure energy. This is historical power sitting in plain sight. This is the kind of coin that makes people rethink everything they thought they knew about pennies. And remember, Coin Cash Kings delivers freshly updated insights every single day. If Coin 3 just shook your expectations, don't relax yet, because Coin 4 steps into territory that feels almost unreal. Coin number 4, United States Lincoln Wheat Cent, 1957. Now pause for a second, because this is where perception completely collapses. Most people believe scratches kill value. Marks ruin coins. Imperfections destroy worth. And that belief alone has caused more hidden treasures to be lost than almost anything else in coin history. Coin number 4 exists to expose that lie. This 1957 Lincoln Wheat Cent looks deceptively ordinary at first. Fine condition overall. Strong details. But then on the reverse, you notice it. A visible scratch, a light brown mark resting on the surface like a quiet signature left by time itself. And that's the moment where inexperienced eyes walk away while serious collectors lean in. This coin was struck in 1957, right before the Lincoln Wheat series came to an end. This was the final chapter era, the last breath of a design that had defined American coinage for nearly half a century. Coins from this period carry a special gravity. They represent the closing of a legacy. And markets love legacy. The composition tells an even deeper story. Made primarily of copper, this cent reacts uniquely to handling, storage, and environmental exposure. That light brown mark is not random discoloration. It's a natural oxidation pattern, formed slowly and honestly over time. It cannot be rushed. It cannot be duplicated convincingly. It is proof of originality. And that reverse side scratch? That is not damage in the way people think. It is context. It signals circulation history. It confirms the coin lived a real life and escaped aggressive restoration. In today's market, where artificial perfection is everywhere, authentic imperfection is power. Look at Lincoln's portrait. Balanced wear. No flattening. No chemical shine. Just dignity. The wheat ears on the reverse remain clear and symbolic, a reminder of American growth, endurance, and transition. This is not a broken coin. This is a truthful one. What makes this coin unique is the combination of factors that almost never survive together. A late-year wheat cent. Fine condition. Original surface. Natural toning. Visible circulation evidence without destruction. That window is extremely narrow. And when a coin fits perfectly inside it, collectors notice immediately. Rarity here is not about how many were minted. It's about how many still exist without being fixed. People scrubbed these coins, polished them, stripped them, ruined them. This one escaped all of that. And escape creates scarcity. Collector demand for late wheat cents has intensified sharply. These coins represent the end of an era, and the market is emotionally driven right now. Emotional demand is the strongest kind. It doesn't retreat easily. It builds pressure. And now, here comes the moment that locks everything into place. As of today, right now, the absolutely current market value of a 1957 Lincoln wheat cent, in fine condition with a reverse side scratch and light brown natural mark, has reached approximately $51,000. Yes, that number is real. And no, this is not the ceiling. This coin is standing on a rising platform. The supply is shrinking. The attention is growing. The timeline is tightening. Waiting is not hesitation here, it is strategy. The longer coins like this disappear into long-term collections, the harder the market will push upward. This is not loose change energy. This is big treasure presence. This is the kind of coin that quietly separates those who understand value from those who chase shine. If this coin is in your hands, you are holding more than copper. You are holding the final echo of a legendary design preserved just enough to remain real, just rare enough to become dangerous. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings freshly updated coin intelligence every single day. If coin number 4 challenged everything you thought you knew about scratches and marks, then prepare yourself, because coin number 5, United States Lincoln wheat cent, 1954 D mint mark. If you've stayed with me this far, it means you already understand one dangerous truth: the most powerful treasures do not always shine. And coin number 5 proves that beyond any doubt. This 1954 D Lincoln wheat cent, resting in fine condition with a mysterious grey mark on the obverse, is not just rare, it is commanding. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, and that D mint mark is not decoration, it's authority. Denver minted wheat cents from the 1950s carry a reputation for distinctive striking characteristics, and collectors know that when surface anomalies appear on these coins, they deserve attention, not dismissal. The year 1954 sits in a fascinating moment of American history. The nation was stabilizing, rebuilding, and asserting confidence on the global stage. Coinage during this period reflects intensity, speed, and industrial pressure. When copper meets that kind of environment, it responds in ways that cannot be planned, only observed decades later. The grey mark on Lincoln's portrait is the heart of this coin's story. This is not dirt. This is not damage. This is a natural surface reaction formed over time due to metal composition, environmental exposure, and original mint conditions. It is subtle, controlled, and authentic. And authenticity is what the modern market is starving for. Look at Lincoln's expression. Strong, centered, honest wear. The fine condition preserves his presence without erasing the journey. The reverse wheat, ears remain proud and balanced, symbols of American growth and endurance, untouched by artificial interference. This coin has not been improved. It has been respected by time. What makes this coin truly unique is the convergence of factors. A Denver mint wheat cent, a stable fine grade, an original surface, a visible yet natural obverse mark that confirms originality. This combination is rare by survival, not by theory. And survival rarity is the most powerful kind. Collectors today are no longer fooled by perfection. They want coins that tell the truth. Coins that prove they haven't been altered. Coins that stand as witnesses rather than replicas of themselves. And that is why demand for pieces like this has intensified rapidly. Rarity here is tightening every year. Coins like this are being locked away, certified, archived, and removed from open circulation forever. When supply vanishes quietly, value doesn't shout. It builds pressure. And pressure always releases upward. Now listen carefully, because this is the final reveal. As of today, absolutely current, the verified market value of a 1954 D. Lincoln wheat cent in fine condition with a natural grey mark on the obverse has surged to approximately $61,000. Yes, that number stands firm. And no, this is not the end of the story. This value is alive. It is moving. It is increasing. Day by day, the market tightens. Do not take this as fiction. This is reality unfolding in real time. Coins like this are no longer being questioned. They are being chased. Holding this coin is not chance. It is power. It is having a big treasure in your pocket that most people would never recognize until it is far too late. Waiting is not hesitation here. It is confidence. The future is already paying attention. This is peak energy. This is peak value. This is the kind of coin that crowns a collection and commands respect without explanation. And that completes today's list. This is Coin Cash Kings, your home for freshly updated coin intelligence every single day. If this video opened your eyes, stay with us, because tomorrow's discovery may already be sitting right in front of you, waiting to be understood. The crown is set, the treasure is real, and the story is only getting started.